So you're looking to change the rear shock on your bike. There's a few different types available in a few different sizes. So let's take a closer look so you can get the right one for your bike. First we need to find out what size the shock is that's fitted to your bike. Then you can look through the options available. The easiest way to do this is to take the shock off the bike. To remove the shock from the bike, there's two Allen key bolts at either end of the shock that you just simply need to undo. Be careful when you do drop the shock from the bike, as the linkage will extend, so just perhaps put a little pad in there just to make sure you don't damage the bike. Now that we've removed the shock from the bike, we can see the two measurements we need to take. The first is the eye-to-eye distance, and the second is the stroke length, which is the section of the shock here. So in this case we have an eye-to-eye length of 210 mil and a stroke length of 55 mil. The eye-to-eye length and the stroke length must stay the same on your new shock. You can't increase or decrease the travel by buying a longer or shorter shock. There's a few things you need to bear in mind when you get a new shock. An air shock won't come with a shock pump, which you need to adjust to your riding weight and riding style. A coil shock won't come with a spring. You'll need to get one of them, again, to suit your riding weight and your riding style. There's also the hardware to take into account. Any new shock won't come with the hardware that you need to fit it to your bike. These bushings are unique to your bike. It's best to contact us to get exactly what you need. Now that you know the size, you can start looking at what options are open to you. There's two fundamental types of shocks, air shocks and coil shocks. Air shocks are light, very easily adjustable. They're great with different rider weights. For example, one day you might have a very heavy backpack on with water and tools and clothes. The other day you might be riding without a backpack, but they're not as supple as coil shocks. Coils are great, they're very supple. They track the ground very well, and therefore you get a lot more grip out of them, but they are heavier, and you may find you have to experiment with different coil strengths to find the right one for you. Both these types of shocks are available with piggybacks. This is the part that sticks out from the side of the shock. It increases the internal oil volume, which therefore increases the performance, especially over longer runs. You've got to check, if you want a piggyback shock, that it can fit into your bike first, because not all bikes can take that. To fit your new shock, it's just the reverse of taking it out, just those two bolts to put back in. Make sure they're torqued to manufacturer's spec, and then just get out there and see how much your new shock improves your ride.